Now, first of all, it's just good to hear Trey the Truth because he is to Texas what Killer Mike is to Atlanta, and I just love that representation of a black man, especially when we don't get that imagery a lot. So it's good to hear that him and J. Cole are actually friends, and that J. Cole helped him be in a better space when all of that transpired. Because again, Trey the Truth is someone who pours a lot into others. So just to hear him getting his just due, speaking after such a traumatic experience and getting to have his voice be heard, and then just Cole giving him his flowers while he's alive. Just great to hear about that moment. Now, without further ado, we finna wrap up the video with the last track of Might Delete Later. 7-minute drill, bruh. Let's go ahead and clap it up. This has been a great reaction. This has been a great project thus far. I'm so excited to go and see what the streets, what the internet is talking about after listening to this. Again, I didn't want to see what nobody had to say. I didn't want to ruin my first time reaction. I wanted to sit here. I wanted to do it with y'all. I wanted to be genuine and pure. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into 7-minute drill. Let's do it. Okay. If shots, he said if shots get the popping, I'm the one doing the clenching. And he really talking about with that pen, with these bars. And I can see though, like, rappers be talking a lot about how, whether it's your folks you grew up with or just people, yes men sometimes, being willing to do whatever to be by your side and get part of your success. They probably really was willing to really take this from just being a rap beat. But like Cole saying, let me just talk that talk. We're gonna keep this on wax, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to annihilate them. I want to come back into this actually. I want to hear this again. Let's go. Everybody know we gotta correlate that to Kendrick. Whether it's Section 80 or Good Kid, Mad City, fire albums, but Mr. Morale and the Big Stoppers, quiet. I ain't gonna hold you. That was my least favorite Kendrick project. Honestly, it was some good moments on there, but just as a cohesive project that Kendrick like literally takes you on this journey of, and how we have to live with it, it wasn't that monumental culturally in the level of what Kendrick is used to doing. So J. Cole pointing that out is really like, aha, tight, right? Now we pointing fingers. Now I don't see. Now this is J. Cole not being modest. Let's come back into it. He talking about To Pimp a Butterfly. Okay, so if y'all know the timeline, I think I'm getting it right, but he talking about To Pimp a Butterfly being the second shit that was gassed, right? No, am I tripping? What came first, To Pimp a Butterfly or Damn? I think I'm saying it right. I think To Pimp a Butterfly became before Damn. One of the two. I think I got it right. But yeah, and Damn was like, yeah, Damn was his best project to me personally, because again, you can listen to Damn forward and backward and get two different storylines. That's what I'm saying. Like, with get the same storyline forward and backward, but it's just like reverse, right? But anyway, that's what I'm saying about Kendrick. Like, he is known for making an album, a body of work that's a whole story. And Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, I really missed the overall message of that. Like, it was some good moments, some standout songs, some standout moments, visuals too. But the whole cohesive project, I don't know. But let's see how Cole talking to him. He talking wild right now though. He really coming for Kendrick's whole catalog. Oh my God, he is going off. I need to get it where I can go back to back with the bombs, because that's what that was. Shots back to back. My man said, how I run as soon as I got it. Now he wants something with me. Then he said, boy, I got here off of bars, not just controversy. He trying to let Kendrick know, you be coming out with these controversies, these what's the name, like this verses that cause a conversation to talk about you being the best and the greatest. Let your work, let your catalog, let your pen. J. Cole came out ever since How Many Albums You Got, a lot with 21 Savage. We know that was the time stamper of the most recent J. Cole era of him getting on feature after feature after feature, murdering track after track after track, killing feature after feature, like just annihilating people. Like he said, he gonna take a one-on-one with anybody who won it, and he has proven, like he said, that has been a trajectory of what has led him to the front of the line and being in this real conversation. Like he's saying, put some respect on my name. He didn't come to play. He's not coming to play. And it ain't overly barry. It's just real rap, right? He talking this timeline of what's really happening. And I've seen a lot of the video essays too, where they do put side by side where comparisons would say Kendrick has killed J. Cole on every feature they've had. Now, I've heard some of those features, and we can't lie, the way Kendrick can put together some syllables and that flow and just the way the wordplay, it's always somewhere else. But where I feel J. Cole, like he just said, trumps that is, he ain't caring about the accolades and the Grammys and the hype. He talking about that pen every day. Where are we? Where are we in the conversation today? Bro. Why? What did I just say? He's averaging a hard verse like every 30 months or something. 30 months is every 2 years and a half, bro. Which is not a lot. And we do have those artists where they take their time off and they come back with classic after classic after classic. And it's bittersweet because you hate that time that they're gone, but you know that in between time, when they come back, it's going to be fire. But J. Cole is essentially saying right now, I don't have to take time to come back with fire after fire after fire after fire. And he said if he wasn't dissing, we would not be discussing him. And are we lying? I think this was strategically placed. Like J. Cole is saying, Kendrick had to make a move because coming into 2024, after Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers in 2022, and it kind of been hush for that. He ain't had a lot of noise. And again, don't get me wrong. The big three, everybody know they're the big three for a reason. We all love the big three for the reasons that we love the big three. But the conversation is being had on what is happening currently. And I'm excited to see where this makes Kendrick's pen go. Because we don't ever see Kendrick played with or put in a light that isn't in his favor, right? Because again, he's always the most lyrical. He always has the best accolades, the best visuals, and he gets more respect, especially in amongst the traditional core hip hop audience, right? Because he is the one who doesn't just do the glitz and the glamour and the stuff that other people see as just junk rap. He's really rapping about quality things that people, if you want to say, things that really matter in life, for lack of better words. But like I said, J. Cole is painting the picture. Like, bro, nobody trying to hear all of that if you can't come out and be more consistent with it. So don't try to come out now and have something to say that you feel like you being left behind in the dust. Put that pad to that pen in another way and stop trying to cause up a conversation that's outside of you really putting in the work. How do y'all agree? Let me know. That is crazy. Like, he is really letting it known, like, Kendrick, you was my brother. I consider you a brother, but if you want to take it there, we can go there, and we can go there right now, and it's going to be as simple for me as swatting a fly. Like, he said, and people hyping it. We already know people hyping it. That's why Drake ain't saying nothing. And we already know the certified lover boy. If J. Cole just said, my text flooded with the hunger for a toxic reply, imagine what Drake is getting. Because put some respect on J. Cole's name after this, because people was sitting here saying we weren't really looking for J. Cole's response necessarily, because the conversation has always been like the big three, but really, okay, Drake and Kendrick, which one is fighting for the top spot. But I feel like J. Cole is doing a great job right now saying, no, I'm in that conversation for a top spot. And on top of it, I'm not gonna fall into it and play the game back and forth. If you see anything, J. Cole really handled it better than Drake thus far, because we heard Drake throw a few subliminals on tour, like a few commentaries on tour, but nothing pen and paper, nothing on the track. And J. Cole, nothing. And then comes out with a whole project like a week later. So I'm just at a point now where, like I said, I feel like J. Cole is ahead of the whole situation, if you're being honest. And I don't know. I'm interested to see how Drake is gonna come back. Especially, like, again, when we know he's been getting flooded with people saying, you need to respond, you need to respond. That could trigger you. That instigation can trigger you to do some toxic or something, fumble the ball. So I'm just trying to see how Drake is going to do this, because we haven't seen Drake fumble the ball too many times. So right now, this is quiet. This is surprising. Like, this is when Meek Mill was quiet for so long after Drake dropped Charged Up and Back to Back. Like, especially now that we got a J. Cole record. Where's Drake? They finna put out Drake on a milk carton after a while. Like, where are the trolls? Who is somebody? Joe Budden. Like, what are the people that really do not be in Drake good side, and he be eating them up? I think they finna come out the woodworks today if they haven't already. Let's get back into this. Bro, he didn't even say too much after that either. Like, clap that. Oh, bro. I'm sitting here like, I got so much more to react to today, but this is crazy. I waited for this, and I'm so glad I didn't listen to it first. Got a picture of the whole project so I could know. There was a few sprinkles of shots maybe in there, but this was just a cohesive body of work of him saying, bro, what are you doing? You talking about one verse? Let me give you a whole project and then address you in that and make a project that's playable, because I'm finna listen to this whole thing again and absorb it again, letting the tracks just flow without me stopping and commenting. And then also giving you that track that's this 7-minute drill. You think they playing first person shooter. You think they playing like this. Put 7-minute drill in the rotation too. Gonna hear that everywhere on the radio, in the club. I can see it. And when do we say we're hearing Drake, or not Drake, because we hear him all the time, but Kendrick and J. Cole in the club in 2024? Where are we right now? I'm living for this. But like he said, bro, the last few bars on 7-minute drill, the whole song, he just was like, he said this a warning shots, but I felt like this was starting a war. This was not even starting the response to a war at this point, because the man literally just said, my jack jumping about a rapper making blasphemous sounds, switching sides like the tassel on the cap and the gown. Because like we said, we know it'd be the big three, but we definitely know J. Cole and Kendrick to be at least like this, if not like this. So it's like they've also had talks in the past about a whole collab album, just for it to be out of nowhere, this straight bullet. Really, I feel like a diss that was the whole not whole project, but just the collaboration, the dynamic trio of Metro, Future, and Kendrick. I feel like that happened and was brought together, especially in that way of how it was executed, because of Drake and the issues that everybody have with Drake. And through that, J. Cole caught a straight bullet. But again, this is J. Cole saying, if this is what we're doing and you're pushing me on one side and jumping ship on me, then just let me know, because I'm fully loaded. I can drop 2 classics right now. And I feel like that's what he's doing. He already said the falloff was on the way. We felt like I watched Sean C. We felt, man, again, I just can see from culturally everyone talking about it, we felt like he was going to drop something before the fall off. So I don't know if this is that or if he got something else that he'll drop in between that. But y'all let me know, how did y'all feel about the whole might delete later project, surprise drop? How do y'all feel about 7-minute drill? Again, always let me know commentary that you think I missed pointing out, and things that you think I could have expounded on or commented more on. And just, how do you feel? Did J. Cole do what he needed to do, or was this a waste of time? I personally feel like this was strategically done. He gave us some good bops that I was in need for a J. Cole project. I ain't gonna lie, something catchy just to live with, and also got a response at the same time. Definitely thoroughly enjoy it. I hope y'all enjoyed the reaction. Again, if you are watching this on YouTube and you would like to see the full reaction with me listening to the songs and everything all the way through, that will be on my Patreon. Patreon is linked in the description of every video for every reaction that you would like to see the full reaction to. So thank you guys for your support. As always, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here so I can upload this and just see what's going on. I'm gonna hop on Twitter and just see where we are in the world after Might Delete Later. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and if you enjoyed this one, you're probably gonna like this one as well. Catch you in the next one. Peace.